Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you hear anything kind of strange or some noises in the background, remember that I do live in a city, so you're probably going to hear some cars and whatever traffic noises are typical. And also my nieces are over, so you're probably going to hear them running around. The way that my house is, you can just hear noise constantly, so you're probably going to hear something. But we're going to continue on filming anyway. Also, my brows are literally out of this world right now, and not in a good way. They are so much more thick than I wanted them to be. I didn't want them to be this thick, but that's what happened. We're gonna roll with it. I probably would have done this in high school anyway, because I just, to this day, brows just tend to be an issue for me sometimes. I haven't mastered exactly how I want my brows to look all the time, so whatever, we're rolling with it. So for today, I wanted to do a look for all of you guys out there that are graduating. I know that a good chunk of you have already graduated, but we have a lot of high school graduates coming up. I know personally, I went to a private Catholic all-girls school, and my school graduation, I think, was the second to last week of May. No, sorry, not May. It's the second to last week of June. I didn't graduate until June because we had finals, and then we had a bunch of rehearsals, and my school literally does the most, so we had so much stuff going on. But some of you guys might not be graduating until June, some of you guys may not be graduating until August, till July. It kind of depends. If you're high school, college, grad school, whatever it is. So I just wanted to make sure I did a nice video for all of you graduates out there, and congratulations to the class of 2018. I do have my base on already because I wanted to just prepare the skin. I feel like a lot of times when you're graduating, you want to be stunting on people, you do, but you also don't want it to look like you're trying to go to prom again, because you're not. Prom is over. So you want to look good and polished and put together, but also I feel like graduation is a time to stunt on them, but also like showcase the you that you've become over your time at your school and the you see yourself being in the future. I'm also trying to do something relatively affordable because I know that you spend so much money already on prom. Your parents have probably spent so much money on prom. College is expensive. You're going to grad school can be expensive. Life is expensive after graduation. If you graduate from college, you're not trying to spend an arm and a leg on your makeup. So that's a part of the reason why I did the base first, and I'm going to try and keep everything else relatively affordable for the remainder of this look. We're going in with our Aphrodite palette. If you are new to my channel and haven't seen this before, this is the Aphrodite palette by Bad Habit. It's one of my favorites, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. We're gonna go in first with the shade Admire. I love this shade in this palette. It's one of my favorite transition shades of all time, and particularly in this palette, it just makes everything blend together so nicely. So we're gonna take my NYX blending brush, and it's just a fluffier blending brush, which I love. I gravitate towards this one more than probably most of my other ones. I'm doing like just my everyday looks. This is definitely a go-to brush for me. And I am going to just go ahead and blend this in the crease. I'm gonna let it fall down just a little bit on the lid because this is, like I said, our transition shade. I'm gonna pick up this shade right here, this very beautiful rosy pink shade. It's like a muted rose. And we're going to just dust off the excess and go ahead in and just start to build up on that color. It's so pretty, so natural, and it's just going to help this look to kind of, I'm basically following the same path that I already set out with my transition shade. I'm just going to kind of follow that path and let it speak for itself. I didn't realize how much I missed filming. I haven't sat down and filmed in quite some time, and I apologize for it. I know that every once in a while my channel just has not been as consistent as I want it to be, and I often am apologizing for not filming and not doing stuff, but I kind of have this newfound motivation and newfound desire to just really film as often as I can and whenever I can. I honestly have been really busy, and that's a good reason, you know, that's a good part of the reason why I haven't been filming. And this is the first time I've put on makeup in over a week because I've had just the craziest, most stressful couple of things happen to me, and this is also a super emotional month for me and my family. So it's just been a lot all at once, but it felt really good to sit down today, put on some makeup, and I don't know, it feels really nice to sit down and talk to you guys, because I feel like I have a little family, little community on here that hopefully will continue to grow. So it's nice to kind of sit down and be back. And I also know that like my best friend Rama, for example, she watches my videos, and it just feels nice because I know that like if nobody else watches this, she will, and she'll appreciate what I'm doing right now. So that just makes me feel good just to know that I am connecting with somebody somewhere. So now that we have this color down, I'm going to take a smaller blending brush. I think I'm going to go in with this Morphe blending brush. I don't know the number of it. It's from the Morphe Eye Credible set. Looks like this. And I'm going to take this, I'm going to take the color, I think I'm going to take the color Flirt, which is this very pretty vibrant pink shade here. And just very lightly, I'm going to pick this up. And I'm going to go ahead and just sweep this in my crease. I'm going to try and keep this a little bit away from the lid, not as heavily on the lid as I put the other colors. I'm just gonna... And I'm going to be taking the shade Lust, and I'm going to just be popping this right on the outer corner because I do want to just have, I think I actually might mix Lust and Seduction, this beautiful chocolatey brown shade, because I want to add just a little bit of depth and dimension right on the outer side of the eye, and then we're going to go in with something else, you'll see. But I want to just go in with both of these. I'm just going to mix them together and tap off the excess and just pop this right. And this is a look, honey. Look at that. Look at that. We are, of course, going to go back with a blending brush that doesn't really have anything on it, and we're going to go ahead and blend like this edge out, just because we want to make sure that it looks super blended, because right now we have a harsh line. But look at how pigmented, look at how beautiful. I love this. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this lash primer, or sorry, not this lash primer, this glitter primer from NYX. I'm using this because I'm going to also be using this little glitter from NYX as well. And the last time that I used this, I did like a little line up here, and it peeled after a few hours of wear. And I'm hoping I didn't get a defective one, or that's just not how it works. But just in case, I want to set a really nice base so that that doesn't happen again. So I'm going to go ahead and put some primer down to make sure that it holds the glitter a little bit better where I want it to. Into four, so this would be the first half, the second half right here, the first part, 2/4, 3/4, whole right there, the fourth part. So kind of right here, a third of the way in, I'm going to just place this lash glue. We're serving you like Priyanka Chopra at the Royal Wedding realness. So today we're going to be picking up this Pretty Vulgar Cosmetics Inkwell Gel situation. See how this goes. This is a really great brush. Roxette Arisa here on YouTube recommended this brush. She said it's the best eyeliner brush she's ever used for gel eyeliner, and I agree, it's really great and super simple to use. So obviously I'm going to be putting on false lashes because it's me and your homegirl just gotta do it. I didn't do it when I was in high school, and you guys may not do it for your graduation, but if you do, some good options are these red cherry lashes. They are relatively affordable, like it's a bunch of them in a pack, and the pack can, like, I think it's anywhere, I'd say between like $10 and $12, which may be steep for you guys, but you are getting a bunch of them in a pack. And it actually could be less. I know that some of them were pricier, but the kind that I got weren't that expensive. And these are also the least expensive and most natural lashes that I have on hand right now. All my other lashes are either super dramatic or super expensive, and I don't want to go super dramatic with the lashes with this look. So I'm going to be picking up my red cherry lashes. They're 100% human hair in the style number 523 I think you can get them in different colors, I guess. These are the black color, and I got them right off of Amazon. So I'm gonna just pop this right underneath the eyes. My LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Pure Beige. NYX has really great affordable brown liners that can be super similar to this. I'm using this one from Beauty For Real. I got this in one of my subscription boxes, so it could be totally affordable and I could be totally wrong, but. So using the brown does add some definition, but it doesn't make it as intense as using a black in the waterline. It's a little bit more toned down. I'm gonna pick up this Morphe blending brush again, and I'm going to go in with the shade Blushing, and I'm going to tap that and put that under my eye, and then I'm gonna go in with the shade Lust, and finish that off. Smaller blending brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just gonna blend that. Take the shade Flirt and tap the shade Blushing, so these two shades, and I'm just going to go right over top of that and just help that to kind of blend out a little bit more and make it a little bit softer. I take that transition shade Admire, and I'm just going to go in right underneath. Okay, so for blush, I'm trying to decide between these two. These are affordable. I don't know which ones I want to go with. I think I might mix them. I think I'm just gonna mix them. The Wet n Wild one is super pigmented, so you need to be super light-handed and careful with that one. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this NYX one, a little bit of the Wet n Wild, which is the more rectangular one, and I'm just going to lightly go in the light hand. Okay, and we're just going to finish up with some highlights. I'm going to be taking Crown of My Canopy from Wet n Wild. This is an absolutely gorgeous color that was like impossible to get for the longest time. I like this because it has like a rose gold tint to it. If I can get it open, I can show you. The thing is absolutely gorgeous. It has this beautiful like rose goldy tint, and it's great. It took me like a year to get it because everybody was using it, and I'm sure everybody still uses it, but it was like the thing. And I'm just going to take my Morphe brush, and I already have like a nice glow going on, so I'm not going to go too overboard with the highlight, but I do love my highlight. I'm going to be picking up this ColourPop Contempo lip liner, and I'm going to be lining my lips with it. We're going to be picking up the shade Can in the Soft Matte Lip Cream from NYX. So I did get this in one of my, I think it was probably like my Sephora box or something. It's from the brand Supergoop, and it's the Defense Refresh Setting Mist with Rosemary and Broad Spectrum Sunscreen. It gives a matte finish 3-in-1, sets makeup, controls oil, and delivers UV photo aging protection. So we're going to go ahead and try it. Okay. Okay friends, and this is your completed look. I don't even know the last time I've done a talk through video like this that I feel like went this well, so I'm super jazzed about that. But yeah, if you guys want to see more videos like this where I kind of am talking through and chatting with you guys, let me know. If you guys recreate this for your graduation, please let a girl know. Comment, like, and subscribe down below. Give this video a huge thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. It lets me know that you like it, lets me know you're here, and join the community. I know that, I don't know, obviously I don't have as many subscribers as Jackie Ina has, but I do know that sometimes you can have people that come back and watch your videos but they're not subscribed. So if you're one of those people, just subscribe. It doesn't, you know, it's not like any major obligation. You're literally just subscribing. You're not giving money. You're not doing anything crazy, y'all. And if you guys are graduating and you guys do create this look, or you don't create this look and you're just graduating and going forth with your life, I just pray that you have such a happy graduation, that your school year or wherever you decide to go or do after your graduation is wonderful and amazing. Congratulations to the class of 2018. You guys worked so hard and you deserve it. So congratulations. I really hope you guys enjoy this look, enjoy this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, my loves.